What's going on YouTube? You're watching Fixed by Shaq, and in today's quick video I'm gonna show you how to download the App Store in here back into your iPhone device. Let's say that you're trying to search for the App Store but you seem not to find it. I'm gonna show you how to install it. I know how annoying it is. App Store is the only place we install apps from. So if you can't find it here, it's kind of complicated, but I'm gonna show you in easy steps. But it's important for you to follow the steps in the specific order that I'm gonna show them to you, so you do not miss anything in the middle of the process or throughout the process. My name is Shaq, and in this channel I help you fixing tech-related issues. So if you're into tech content, especially stuff related to Apple devices, consider subscribing. It really helps me out. Now, first things first, the very first thing that I would recommend you guys to do is to search for App Store here at the top. So bring down the search bar in here and simply type App Store. Okay, so you want to see if you can find App Store in here. Unfortunately, we do not seem to find App Store in here. So since search didn't work, we're moving into the next step, because sometimes you actually have the App Store hidden somewhere in a specific folder or anything like that, and it's hard to find it, right? So make sure you search it to see if it's not here. Since it's not here, we're gonna go all the way to the right here to the app library right here. This is called the app library. Now here on app library, if you scroll down, you do have a little square here at the inferior left corner where you do have hidden apps. As you can see, it's described or labeled as hidden. In here, you can hide apps. So we want to double check if we did not accidentally hide App Store. Tap once on hidden, it's going to ask you for your Face ID. And once your Face ID takes place, you'll be able to reveal the apps and you'll double check if there's nothing in there. In our case, we don't have nothing over there. It happens sometimes if you have your kid playing with your phone, your kid can accidentally do something like, hey, press and hold and then tap on, for example, require Face ID and then tap on hide and require Face ID. If your kid accidentally does this, the app will vanish, and the only way to access it is by tapping here on hidden. See, I've just tapped it, Face ID worked, and here it shows up. So this is how you need to search for the App Store. Now, if none of these work, do not worry, I still have the solution for you. We're moving into the next step in here where we're gonna take things to the next level. We're gonna hop into settings real quick in here, and then we're gonna scroll down a bit all the way to screen time in here. Okay, you want to tap once into screen time and hop into screen time settings. Here you'll be able to see a few restrictions that your phone may be inserted into, right? For example, we're gonna scroll down and tap on content and privacy restrictions. Tap once on it. Next up, you'll probably see something like content and privacy restrictions toggled on. Okay, so you simply want to toggle it off, and then you want to go back and search for App Store. As you can see, App Store is now showing up in here. So tap once on App Store to open it and to start using App Store. Here we go. It's now working perfectly fine. You can download stuff in here and use it. Now, if it still doesn't work, no worries. We're going back into settings, back to that same page where we had the content and privacy restrictions option toggled off. We're going to toggle it back on, and then we're going to hop into the very first stack of settings in here and tap on the very first line. It says iTunes and App Store purchases, right? So you're gonna quickly tap on iTunes and App Store purchases, and you want to double check here installing apps if it's set to allow. It should be set to allow and not to don't allow, as it's showing here on my iPhone device. So I'm gonna tap once on here, and then I'm gonna tap on allow real quick, and then I'm gonna go back. We've got the second option in here, which is deleting apps. This actually doesn't change anything, but just keep it to allow in case you do have it in don't allow. And then we do have in-app purchases, which we need to tap on it and tap on allow as well, and then go back. Okay, now password, this is another option. Since we're already here, if you wish to disable password to install apps, you can also tap in here on don't require or always require according to your preference. Knowledge is always knowledge, so this is a feature that is also here available. Now let's go back and then back to the main screen, and you probably are now giving a look at App Store in here. If you still are unable to find App Store in here, simply bring down the search bar and search once again for App Store. It's right here, because you might be in a situation where App Store has already been available in here, but it's still hidden somewhere. Also, double check this previous step again, which is to come here to the hidden section within the app library and tap on hidden, position your Face ID and see if App Store doesn't show up in here. Because you may also be in a situation where you do have two settings on. One which is the content privacy restriction and the second one which is the app itself being hidden. So we're having double issue in here. So double check this in case you don't find it. Now, if this didn't fix the problem that you've got, do not worry, I still have a fix for you. So we're moving into the next step in here where we're taking things to the next level, to level number 2. Now we're gonna perform a forced restart here on our iPhone. Of course, perform this after performing these first steps because we want to ensure that the first steps actually worked. Okay, you might be in a situation where you've simply changed the setting but it didn't properly process or update. So what we're gonna do here right now is the following. If you have an iPhone 8 or later models, what you're gonna do is rapidly tap on volume up and then down and then press and hold the power button until you see the Apple logo there with the black screen. This is how it goes: volume up, volume down, and then pressing and holding the power button in here. Keep on pressing and holding, do not release the power button for approximately 7 to 8 seconds. Here we go. I'm still pressing and holding the power button, and once I see the Apple logo on my screen, I'm gonna release that power button and let my iPhone turn normally. So what this essentially does is it cuts all the power being supported from the battery to the motherboard, and it does a complete reboot in here as if your phone is coming from a deep sleep. Do not worry, this doesn't delete any sort of data or personal information. It just enhances processing here and refreshes your device so it turns on normally and that it updates everything that you've changed on settings. I always recommend you guys performing a forced restart every 15 days just to refresh everything in here and make your phone process much smoother. Now, if you do have an iPhone 7 or 7 Plus model, in order to perform a forced restart, all you need to do is simply press and hold the volume down along with the power button. Press and hold it continuously, both of the buttons, until you see the Apple logo on your screen, and then you're going to release that button combination and let it turn on normally. Now, if you do have a much older iPhone device with a physical home button here at the bottom, all you want to do is press and hold the physical home button along with the power button. Press and hold both of the buttons combination until you see the Apple logo running on your screen, and then you're going to release the buttons combination. Now, if you do have a much older iPhone device such as an iPhone 5, an iPhone 4, please note that the power button is usually located here at the top. So you want to press and hold the home button along with the power button at the top until you see the Apple logo here running on your screen. Now, if none of these steps didn't help fixing the problem, which is highly uncommon, I would recommend you guys to perform an update. So you want to hop into settings real quick in here. This may be a bug or a glitch, and then simply scroll down, tap on general. Next up, simply tap on software update. So you want to wait here for a couple of seconds, and then here we go. As you can see, I do have a pending update in here. So you may be in this situation where you need an update. So it's going to be here something like the space that you need to download or the space that it will occupy, 11.6 gigabytes of storage. And this update provides important bug fixes and security updates. As you can see, updates are very important from time to time to fix a few glitches or bugs that you may be having on your iPhone device. So this may be one of those scenarios. Besides this, there's nothing else you can do at the moment. This is all that needs to fix your iPhone. But in case you face further issues, let me know down in the comment section and let's discuss further so we can talk about it. I hope this video really helped you out, and if you find my content useful, consider subscribing, like the video, and let me know down in the comment section if you do have any questions or doubts. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.